Welcome back to another episode of Scooping Norwich, April 11th, 2026. So we're picking up where we left off. Last week on Sunday, the guys worked and started to dig back our terrace here. So we're going to create multiple steps on this hillside. So once we finish this access road, we're scraping it back again, but they had started to cut it back and create the next terrace down. So you'll see we'll pick up where they left off last week. Tony's up running the mini excavator, and Tim will be on the forklift all day. So we're working our way backwards. I'm going to plow myself a little turnaround here. Tim's got the Alice Chalmers with one of our bigger tippers on it. We're going to see what we can do with this. We're going to find out that we can overload the tipper and the Chalmers can't pick it up. So you'll see me scrape some dirt in, and then I'll end up scraping it out till we get a good bucket count. It turns out about 6 to 7 buckets is about all we can put in here before it can't be picked up. So while the forklift makes its cycle up to the top of the hill to dump the dirt to get screened, I take the time to work a new pile of dirt. That way I can load the tipper as quickly as possible. And we'll keep doing this back and forth all day. The dirt's really fine and powdery, so it's easy to move around. And as you can see, I'm pulling out chunks of debris and everything out of this area here. We'll work this part a couple different angles. It's kind of steep here, so you'll see me use the blade a lot to support the mini excavator so I don't rock too much. At this point, we had a tipper failure. We were going to switch out to a smaller tipper in the afternoon, but it was almost lunchtime. So I came up to the top of the hill. We were going to clean up a little bit of the pile here. And you'll see the first two tree casualties, or the tree counter today, in a few minutes here. But right before lunch, we got to work at the top of the hill. I pulled away some of the dirt from the very edge where we were working. And Tony continued to screen, and he moved some of the bigger stones out of the way. So we're pulling the dirt back so Tony can grab it with the skid steer without pushing any more over the ledge. We'll do this for a few minutes, and then you'll see the first tree of the day right here, followed by the second one, which gave a little bit more of a fight and dropped a couple branches on me, but we got her down. And we're going to drag those over to a place where we can cut them apart and kind of chop them into 8-foot chunks to haul into our property across the way. So you'll see me grab, this is a good sized tree, so I had to grab it from the end. And we'll just keep working it, and then we'll go to lunch. So we're back at it after lunch here today. And you'll see I'm going to start working on this little corner of the hill. There's a bunch of loose dirt and a bunch of stones, so I'm going to throw those out of the way, and I'm going to try to clean this up to a point where I can get the tipper in there. There's a lot of back and forth as I take the blade, and once I finally get that out of the way, I'm going to come back here. Tony's done a great job this morning of cleaning up and removing all the dirt, so I'm going to put a bunch in his way so he can do it all over again. So enjoy while I make another mess. As you can see, I'm trying really hard to get rid of this here tree stump. I've hit it in all directions, dug, and it's still not moving. So we'll have to come back to that. It's probably grown into a bunch of limestone or rock, but we'll get it eventually, but just not today. So I've given Tony a bunch of work now. And Tim's waiting for me with the green tipper. We switched to a smaller tipper, and I'm going to just start loading dirt. You can see there was another small bush that got knocked down earlier, but, you know, that's how it goes. So as you see me dig through and work through this pile of dirt here, you'll see there's a set of pipes sticking out of the ground. Those are just steel-wrapped pipes with like some form of cement inside them. I get the first one out. There it is. And of course, while I'm knocking it, it runs away and I have to go get it. So at some point we'll go grab it again. It rolled into the right at the edge of the river, so we'll drive down there and get it when we have time. You can almost see my first tree casualty there. I bumped it with that pipe and, well, it just kind of fell over all by itself. So almost down, but not quite there. So as I take scoops here, I gotta be careful. As I reach out, I'm reaching sideways, so you'll see me bring the bucket in close so I don't rock too far over. Pretty much when you're dealing with the little excavators like these, you have to keep your load close to you when you're swinging 90 degrees from the forward or rear. They're just weighted differently. So minor issue. The forklift couldn't haul that tree that I knocked down up the hill, so I'm coming here to pull it out from behind the forklift and push it into a corner where it'll be out of the way. The guys get the strap off, I pick it up, squish it around a few times, push it into a pile, and away we go. So I'm back to get the first pipe that might have gotten away. So we talk, kind of make a plan. What we end up deciding is that we're going to come over and come at it from a different angle after we clean out some of this debris in the shovel here. We're going to go grab it. The ground's a lot smoother than I thought, so I just come over, pull it up, and this is the first one we get. Get it, pick it up, pull it in, do this a couple more times. It comes at me. Finally, I'm able to grab this thing and push it out of the way. Get it up the hill, and Tim moves the forklift, and I set it up in this pile. And we found this aircraft engine, which we conveniently dropped out of the way, and we're back to digging. You could almost say this is some form of Zen garden, because I'll dig a little bit, and then I'll push the dirt back and smooth it all out, and then I'll dig into it again. And you'll see me do this over and over, and all this is doing is letting me not pull the dirt towards myself. So you'll see me kind of try to clean off the path here, and we'll do this for a while. as we clean out this entire corner. So here, I'm tired of this ramp being so steep. So I took a little bit of the extra dirt that we had, and I used that to kind of build the ramp a little flatter. It makes it easier to traverse up and down with the mini excavator here. So I finally get the second pipe out, and I'm sure you all know where this is going. There it goes, right back into the water. So sometimes you can't win them all. In this case, 2 for 2. I've had to go dig these things out of the river edge. So there it is against that tree. I'm gonna have to go over there and pick it up at the end of the day. So Tony did a great job of cleaning this hillside off up top again and scraping all the stuff. So of course, I'm going to come through and I'm going to put a bunch of stuff up there for him to work. And we're going to do this for pretty much the rest of the day. We're kind of playing this like a coin pusher. I'll pile up dirt and then I'll take the edge of the excavator and shove it inwards. And then I'll put more dirt there and keep shoving. So we'll do this for a while. And Tony keeps picking it up and screening it and coming back. And this is how we're trying to get as much material cleaned up, sifted, and sorted as we can each day. So this is it for the day. We're coming down the hill. Tim here's having a brief discussion. We're talking about all the things we did and how great of a digging job we had done and all the sifting that Tony did and all the forking we did. I'm going to pick up this other pipe here in a minute that I might have let slip and pile that away, and then we're going to park the equipment for the night, and that's a wrap. So the Roanoke chapter, NRHS, is an all-volunteer group. We strive to keep Roanoke's rich rail history alive. We've got a number of pieces of rail equipment, though for the most part all you've seen us do is move dirt with an excavator. We spent the past year and a half moving our entire property from the 9th Street area to Norwich. So as we build out our new home, we're excited to share the progress with you. And we hope you'll come visit us. If you're interested in volunteering, you're welcome to reach out to us at RoanokeNRHS.org. And we hope to hear from you. Have a great day.